Hey guys, this is Huel Jones from Mansfield, Louisiana. You're watching Outdoors with the Morgans. Please click like and subscribe and share with all your friends. Have a great day and adios from Truevine.
So poor Ruger, he's having a little trouble adjusting to the time change. However, I'm not. I'm ready to go, and it's another beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. Today, I'm gonna go down and do some work on the woodshed. I did get to work on it a little bit last night. I'll show you some of that footage right now while I get some tools ready, and then we'll head down and get back to work.
Borrow
right, so down here at the woodshed, I dug some of that mud out. Basically, it was just the sod. There's not a whole lot of topsoil here. Put a little bit of stone in there. Some people were asking the other day why I didn't dig that all out first so I didn't have to work around the posts, and that is a good question. The answer is when I set these posts last weekend, it was really wet down here, and just that little bit of grass on top kind of kept me out of the mud. And you know, I wouldn't have been able to put the stone in until after I dug the holes because of all the dirt coming out of the holes. So I think this was kind of a little bit neater and cleaner way to do it, just how I like to do it. Next up, I'm going to put some more nailers on, and probably, yeah, then I'm going to put the beam across the front, and it'll start to go pretty quick now. Most of the hard work is done. Now we're just can build stuff. I'm keeping track of what I spend on this. So far, all that I've bought was the treated 4x4 posts and some screws. I'll have to buy the metal roof, but everything else will come off the mill. And I'm anxious to see in the end exactly how much I spend on this. I'm thinking it's going to be under 400 bucks for an 8x24. You know, a lot of labor, a lot of time on the mill, but it is really neat being able to, you know, get wood off your own property and use it. Here's a little better look at this red pine. This is a 2x4 right here. Now, so far what I have been doing is pre-drilling this and using 3-inch screws. Now that may be a little bit of overkill, and I know screws don't have the shear strength that nails do, but hear me out. My thinking is, since this is green lumber, I want to pull it as tight to these 4x4s as possible, and then once I get all these on, I'm going to come back and nail them as well, and that'll help with the shear strength. Like I said the other day, I haven't built anything out of green lumber before, and so I'm just kind of feeling my way through this. And I want this to all work out because I have an abundance of that red pine, and I'd like to build a whole lot of other things out of it, so I just don't want to have any problems. As far as using this red pine for framing lumber and what I'm doing here, I kind of got some mixed information on it, I guess you could say. Several years ago, I asked a guy that I know. Now, he is a big mill, big operation, you know, a bunch of employees. And I asked him about this red pine, you know, would it be any good for framing lumber because we have so much of it? And he told me at the time, he's like, it's not even worth messing with. Don't even try, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I kind of forgot about it. And then I got to talking to some other people and find out other people use it all the time. So looking back right now, I think it may have been one of those situations where when I asked him about it, he may have been like concerned that I was going to say, hey, I want to bring you up 2 loads of it. Can you saw it for me? And he didn't want to mess with it. The point is, you know, you kind of got to weed through all the different information and figure it out. Doing this the way I'm doing it right here, I'm going to know for sure here in about a year how this all works out. All right, I'm going to run up to the house now and get the Ranger. I have all my tools in it, see what the family's up to, and I'll come back down a little bit and we'll put some more boards up. Now, if I had to guess, I would say today is the nicest day to be outside in, I don't know, I'm saying the last 5 months, something like that. Now, a little bit ago, I went up to the house to grab the Ranger, some tools, come back down here and to get to work on this. And that was 2.5 hours ago. When I got up there, Melissa told me the internet wasn't working. I'm like, no big deal, you know, do the unplug the router, the modem thing, plug it back in, happens all the time. That didn't work. So then we called the our internet provider. Was on the phone with them for about a half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Couldn't get anywhere with them. The internet's fine. Problem was with our router. Well, I bought a new router last year, something like that. Might be a year old, and it was an expensive one. It's a Netgear Nighthawk or something like that, and wouldn't work. Couldn't do anything with it. So I'm trying to get through to their technical support line, finally get through to somebody. I mean, it took 20 minutes just to talk to somebody. And then they told me that the warranty was 90 days, and if they wanted me to help them, it would cost like $89 for a 6-month extended warranty program. Well, they kind of got you. You know what I mean? And I was debating on, you know what, I'll just go get a new one of a different brand. But I'm like, that's going to take more time. And the internet's pretty important for us having this YouTube channel. You know, we need it to upload videos and to do all sorts of things. So I'm like, fine, whatever. So we went through the whole thing, reset it, which we already tried that before on our own. And we ended up getting it working. 2.5 hours later, though, I've been in the house all that time trying to get things going. And now, I'm not a conspiracy nut, but you have to wonder, right? The warranty on those things is good for 90 days. you know, work fine up until about a year, and then all of a sudden today it just quits. You call them and you have to pay them 89 bucks. Now you don't have to pay them if they don't fix it, but literally we reset it. You know, he can see the router, he knows everything about it, and you just wonder if that's something that they do, or if they're set to kind of fail or something like that. And I think we did one firmware or hardware upgrade, no, firmware, something like that a long time ago. But yeah, so 89 bucks later, 2.5 hours later, we have internet again, so that's good. But anyway, this video is running kind of long, but I promise you in the next one you'll see more progress than you did today. But like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks. Hi everybody, Mark here, coming to you from Eastern Illinois University in Charleston, Illinois. Thank you for watching Outdoors with the Morgans. Please remember to click like, subscribe, comment down below, and share them with your friends. Thank you.